Bricktopian.
Everyone, it's Bricktopian here and welcome back to another video. Today I thought I'd take a look at a brand new winner announcement for LEGO Ideas. This was for the 90s throwback challenge that they did, and they picked two sets for this. And one I wanted to focus on in particular was the X-Files one, which I was really happy they picked. I love the other one as well, which is the Wallace and Gromit one, but I really wanted to have a look at the X-Files one because that was the one I was more surprised about them picking, and it's, yeah, my favorite. So basically this competition says that LEGO Ideas has tasked fans of the 90s with two nostalgic challenges to help us take a trip down memory lane and celebrate the last decade of the 20th century. From rocking music to iconic television shows, films, and board games, there's no doubt the 90s were full of cultural moments to remember. Diving into the 90s sure was fun, and the winners of the two challenges will see their builds made into real LEGO Ideas sets. Yeah, it says, let me skim this. It says for the challenges, it says the builds were asked to be between 1,000 and 5,000 pieces, which is quite a big range. And there was 192 submissions. But yeah, there was lots of great ones. There was other things I like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Mr. Bean, but I was really impressed that they picked these two. But the X-Files one is by Wet Wired, is the designer, and it's just called the X-Files. The Truth Is Out There. It says Wet Wired's model, based on the popular 90s sci-fi drama series, features a forest UFO scene above a recreation of Mulder's famous basement office, complete with the iconic "I Want to Believe" poster. That's funny it says that because that's one of the things I picked out. And I hope that's a print in the final design, not a sticker. I really do. The build features approximately 2,020 pieces. That's quite a lot, actually. It's more than I thought. I mean, it doesn't look particularly small, but that's still more than I thought it would be, actually. And it says includes minifigures such as Fox Mulder, Dana Scully, a grey alien, the Jersey Devil, assistant director Walter Skinner, and syndicate leader and Eugene Toombs. I didn't even, to be honest, I haven't looked at this that much, but I didn't realize it even came with Toombs. I didn't even notice that. But I picked out seeing the grey alien, Walter Skinner, and obviously Mulder and Scully. But yeah, I was impressed. I'm impressed with the build. Says the X-Files first burst into our TV screens in 1993 before running for 11 seasons and ultimately becoming a worldwide phenomenon. Now we're excited to see it return in Lego form. Wet Wired says their creation is filled with references to the series and that the build offers the chance to piece together the global conspiracy brick by brick. Bravo. Wet Wired, we believe. Yeah, I thought there was 12 seasons though, not 11, isn't there? Or am I getting it wrong? But yeah, anyway, there's the Wallace and Gromit one. But it looks pretty cool as well. But I thought it looks really good, honestly. I love the design of this. Oh, it's not letting me sign in. But anyway, you can see the UFO part at the top. Looks so good. The trees look great as well. Obviously, you got the big banner across the watermark, but it's just so much great detail here. Minifigures look awesome. Oh, there's supposed to be the Jersey Devil. That, like, the thing that basically looks like Bigfoot, isn't it? Yeah. But you can see, yeah, some really cool details here. I can't wait to see what they do with this. I think it'll be awesome. Here's a better look actually at the bottom portion, which shows a closer look at the minifigures. As you can see on the very bottom left corner of the screen, there's like a window element that's got a bit of light coming through. That's a reference to Tombs, because if you don't know the episode, basically the thing about that character is that you can squeeze through really small spaces. Um, and that's obviously a reference to that. And I'm sure there's loads of Easter eggs throughout this build of different things that you perhaps won't notice straight away. But like I say, the I Want to Believe poster is very iconic, and it's good to see that here. Um, and I would love to see how they will implement more Easter eggs in the final design compared to this version. I think they could do some really good stuff with this. I think it will be really cool. Yeah, I think it's great. Trying to think see if there's anything else on here. I think I've mentioned. I like how they did the flashlights using trans yellow cone elements. I don't know if they'll do that in the final design. Probably not. They'll probably just use one by one round tiles, but it's still a nice inclusion. I think I think the alien in this is exactly the same one from the CMF series that they did, but I'm sure they'll alter it for the final design. It does give off Stranger Things vibes. It does, with how it's like the top is different to the bottom like that. And yeah, it's just really, really interesting that this is the first time ever that Lego is doing a licensed IP that is purely 18 plus, because up until now we've got 18 plus sets, obviously in the black boxes, but we haven't actually got an IP that is truly 18 plus. We've had stuff like Stranger Things that's more adult orientated, but that's like 12 plus for a lot of the seasons or 15 plus for some. But this season 2 of this show was literally an 18 plus season, and the rest are 15 plus. So it's like this feels like the most grown up theme that Lego has ever done, in my opinion, and I'm really glad to see them going down that route and being open to that. I think it's about time that we got something like this, and I've always wanted an X-Files set. It's something I've always thought would be brilliant, especially since I saw knockoff minifigures for this theme. Like on eBay, they'd do like knockoff fake Lego stuff of it, and I've always thought it'd be so good if they did actual official Lego of this, and I can't believe we're actually finally getting it. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm just surprised they picked this. I'm really glad, but I am surprised. And I think it will sell well though, because a lot of people like the X-Files. And even Mulder and Scully, who are played by David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, even them have done a photo where they posed with representations of Lego Mulder and Scully minifigures, which was quite funny. And they obviously are open to the idea. And yeah, I just feel like that it's really good. I wish that they would do more Lego themes based on actual stuff that is more marketed to actual adult stuff, like franchises, as opposed to stuff that's labeled 18 plus that isn't really an 18 plus franchise. Like they do loads of these 18 plus sets that like Winnie the Pooh or Sesame Street. I'm just like, really? The actual theme itself is in no way 18 plus though. It's just they want to make it slightly complex to build, but even then, sometimes the builds aren't that complex. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how they're going to use the parts, and how fun the build will be. I think it'll be a good build, but but we'll see. It says filled with references and in jokes, so yeah, I think it'll be awesome when they add all the official Easter eggs in the final design. I think we'll probably have to wait till 2027 to get this, but it's possible we might get it in 2026. Still quite a lot of idea sets I think to come out yet. But what do you think of this set? Do you think it's really good? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's bad? Do you think they should have picked it or they shouldn't have picked it? I personally think it should have been picked ages. They should have made this an idea set ages ago, but you know, I'm glad it's finally happened. So anyway, they're just my thoughts on this. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. And see you again in the next one. Goodbye.